Ditarik gitu, butak itu. Pilihan saya gitu ya?
Iya bener.
Hah?
Iya bener.
Benar? Pokoknya benar. Wih, itu udah ganti-ganti.
Well, a very good evening to you on what is pretty close to an ideal evening for football. There is barely a cloud evident. The world and his wife have gone to great lengths to be here for a match of great consequence and massive interest in these parts. Barely a breath of wind, so the football has no excuses for not being at its very best. The teams I know are pumped for this. They are fantastic scenes in the stands. There is a great sense of drama here, a great sense of excitement and expectation. This is, of course, the Camp Nou, one of the best known, perhaps the best known of all the venues in European football. Well, there are plenty. Cristiano Ronaldo! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
The keeper really dug out his defence then, a magnificent effort.
Alexandro. Forward. What if he try from here? Nicely measured pass. Just, he's gone for it! Goal!
What a start! And what a contribution from the main man. I had a feeling he might do something, given his reputation, but to do it like that, absolutely brilliant. I wasn't expecting that. Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
So, a breakthrough already. No, that's not the ball he wanted. Now it's Roberto Firmino. Now it's Mane. And he's away. Turns and goes back. Goes for goal! Oh, what a wonderful stop!
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping there to back up his high-class wage.
He's tried one! Chesney trying to get there. Mane opts to play it back. Alexander-Arnold. Cristiano Ronaldo. And now the breakaway. He's made sure that that won't get through. And Dyke gets it back. Has he found his man? And here's Roberto Firmino. It's Salah! And they've been caught out here. It's deflected over the goal line for a corner. A spectacular effort. Worth a try. Shame about the outcome.
Firmino certainly showed brilliant imagination there to take on such a high tower of skill.
Deftly done. Cuts it out. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. He's brushed off the ball there. And he's surging through. He's one off as a hit! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
He was set on rounding it off in fitting style, but he couldn't make it fit.
Time and again they are repelled. Salah. And now they can launch a counter. He's through the middle. Now it's Ramsey. He gets past his man. And the finish! Forward it goes. Alexander-Arnold. Needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. Mane. It's one! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, I think a little eagerness just got the better of him. He may have been thinking about back page headlines there. That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. And it's Salah. Mohamed Salah with a delicate ball. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Real chance!
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
Finds himself eased off the ball. Played into the middle. Goes for it. Decent strike, kept it fizzing low. Rugani tries to get it forward quickly. He's picked him out. And Dyke. Surely tries a shot! Liverpool got him back again. Firmino. Good idea, just poorly executed. Good ball. Keeper's ball.
There's a lot of movement going on. There's no shortage of options.
So I guess they're looking to play around their opponents as opposed to through them.
Yeah, the style is designed to dominate the ball, and so you dominate your opponents.
That's Roberto Firmino. And the shot! In it goes! A two-goal push-up, and it's looking safe! Pretty simple finish in the end. What do you think, Jim?
Yeah, and I think we may have had too many defenders ball watching then because they just lost sight of the real danger.
Liverpool get themselves a 2-goal cushion.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Pjanic. Cristiano Ronaldo. Ramsey! And it's Mane. Whipped in. Rugani drives it forward. Shaqiri. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Wijnaldum. And here's Mane.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Mane. Chelsea will lay claim to that. A real chance to break. But no, that is pretty much the end of that. Going through.
Well, I don't think it was the wisest option, Peter, once he got into that position. It's not as if he didn't have people nearby.
And it's got through. Quadrado. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. And that's a goal kick. Yes, the referee concurs. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Oh, that just required a bit more.
Hits one! He scored! On the cusp of half-time! He delivers with perfect timing.
Juventus are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
I think they can set a comeback here, and so can this crowd. It's all systems go now.
And it's Salah. Here it comes. And he's cut it out. This possibly the last play of the half. Goes for the cross. He won't reach that. Lovren. And the first half is done. So a really good half of football. 3 goals and just one separating them.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period. Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
Liverpool leading by 1 in a finely poised game. It is intriguing to watch and could easily go either way. And the game has already resumed here. Out to the left it goes. Heads it! He scores! Juventus are level!
And looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning breakaway.
This has become one superb game of football.
Look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Robertson. And here's Mane. It's a loose ball. Mane not easily shrugged off the ball. Alexandro. He's played him through. Fabinho. Salah. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Ball's gone out of play. Oh, well intercepted, really alerts the danger. It's Firmino. Alexandro does well there, alert. Done very well to intervene. Up towards the front line. Dybala gets it out to the wing. Lovren. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Shoots! And for a moment, time stood still. You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished. The accusatory stare there tells the whole story.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
That had to be more accurate. Chip through. It is over the line. Ramsey. It's a brilliant interception. Firmino pushes to get on the end of it. And it's Firmino. Chiellini gets into the right. He'll have a go. Oh, didn't catch it right.
Firmino certainly caught it well enough, but that was never really going to trouble the keeper. This defence is...
The referee's awarded a free kick. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo plays a clever pass. Dybala. Lovren plays it forward. Well positioned to make that interception. Pinged forward. Has he found his man? Firmino. So who's he picking out? Wijnaldum. And here's Roberto Firmino. Loose. It's on a plate. And a shot! It's it! And they're back in front! Firmino at his razor-sharp best there.
Oh, players like this fella almost have a sixth sense to get themselves in such great coaching positions. How quick-minded is that?
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Dybala.
Juventus are definitely going about this the right way.
Now, this isn't the time to talk about... He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Robertson. Wijnaldum. Van Dijk. Just a quarter of an hour to play.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
Header! This could fall, and the follow-up! And that could have won it.
Mohamed Salah really did let them off the hook. They could have wrapped it all up.
Van Dijk. Firmino spreads it towards the left. And body! It's going after it. Oh, real danger here. And it's fine. Has a pop! All at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it. looks to clip it forward.
Juventus are actually displaying tremendous fighting spirit. There's a real belief that they can still have a say.
Ramsey goes looking.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
Timely intervention.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
He goes long. Mane chooses to go back.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
Sandro plays it forward. Well played, he saw that coming. Alexander-Arnold. Shaqiri. Liverpool just have to run down the clock. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And this is the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between the sides. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. He's having a go. And the weighted massive leap. And that's caused a worry or two.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work though.
Robertson. Firmino desperately wants to get on the end of this. Now it's Mane. Danilo battles to win it back. And it's Quadrado. And it's been taken straight back. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Liverpool come out on top. Hard fought, impossible to predict. In the end though, only the result mattered. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, if ever there was a good tone setter for a football match, that was it. First minutes, first shot, first goal, and it set them up.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. And that gets things running. Shaqiri positions himself well and cuts it out. Firmino wants to get on the end of this. And here's Roberto Firmino. He's come loose. Well played, he saw that coming. Alexander-Arnold. Early ball. That intervention was very necessary. And Dijk does well to read it and intercepts. And here's Roberto Firmino. Pjanic plays it forward. Milner. Firmino goes for goal. It's in.
It's hardly a surprise, is it? That's what we're here for. A player with this wonderful knack of being able to show up and deliver at important times. Yet another example. Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. Douglas Costa. No, that's not the ball he wanted. Now it's Mane. And Firmino! Whipped in. Ramsey. Chance to break. Good ball. Oh, good interception.
Paulo Dybala really just wasn't quick enough then. Well, his thinking certainly wasn't. Didn't make use of what I felt were some very good options.
Well positioned to make that interception. Ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Tries to get it forward quickly. Gets away from his opponents. That'll go straight through to the keeper. Now it's Dybala. And Dijk.
There's a lot of movement going on. There's no shortage of options.
So I guess they're looking to play around their opponents as opposed to through them.
Yeah, the style is designed to dominate the ball, and so you dominate your opponents.
Played it early. And he's cut it out. Salah has a hit! It's Cristiano Ronaldo. Matip. Alexander-Arnold. The referee's awarded a free kick. Fabinho was not to be moved.
Well, no question as to who's winning the battle in midfield at the moment. Some very impressive pressing in place here.
Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? Out to the left it goes. He's in space and looking for options. Gets the better of his man. Alisson can claim that. Robertson. Now it's Roberto Firmino. He's got away. Firmino! Oh, no short of confidence there.
Firmino cannot be a happy chappy, and you can understand why. The run was stoic, and it should have been heroic.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. That's a goal! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
That's not going far. Alexandro. And Dijk drives it forward. Hoists it forward. Milner. He's got options out wide. Going through. Mane. He's gone for it. He can pounce on that. And the counter is on. And the through ball is intercepted. Van Dijk.
Ketinggalan.
Mane. That's a and the shot. It's there. And this is getting better and better. Given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot.
Yeah, it looks simple, Peter, but it requires intelligent use of space and good understanding to pull it off.
He's made it 2, and no doubt he's hungry for more. So that's 2 now without reply.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean,
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Really well taken goal. So what's your view on that goal then?
well, I thought once he got the first part of it right by getting his knee up, the goal was always like it was really very low, so it proved.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
Tries to dink it in. Well read, he sorted that out. Juventus get it back again. And it's Mane. Milner. It's a loose ball. Shaqiri. Douglas Costa battles to win it back. Breaks on here. Dybala takes the long option. Decent looking ball. And it's been taken straight back. Matic. Mane gets into a dangerous position. Could move up a gear here. Quadrado.
Robertson simply had to make that count, and he did it with some authority too. Wonderful.
Right through the middle. Lugani cuts it out. Pjanic tries to get it forward quickly. Matic. Alexander-Arnold. Firmino. He could be in here. And it's Shaqiri. Oh, they could break here. Matic does well there. Alert. Milner. That's a decent ball. He's made sure that that won't get through. Fabinho crosses one in. And it's half time here. So a really good half of football. 3 goals and just 1 separating them.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that the next one will be pretty crucial. So it's going to be interesting to see how the teams come out for the next period. While it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 4, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or 2. It certainly would be in keeping.
Liverpool head into the half-time break with a narrow lead, 2 goals to 1. We're properly into the second 45 minutes. Matic. Alexander-Arnold. Forward it goes. The accusatory stare there tells the whole story.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Douglas Costa. Mohamed Salah. Robertson drives it forward. pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Mane needed to come up with a better ball.
Peter, his body shape was a giveaway before he made the pass, and its obviousness was appreciated.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Fabinho plays it forward. Milner. Robertson. And it's Shaqiri. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Van Dijk. Matip. Fabinho. Alexander-Arnold. Liverpool have it back and they can go again. Dybala generated one goal already. Juventus are keeping their men at arm's length here.
Yeah, I just think it's a conservative move to deny runners the opportunity of going beyond that rear guard.
Matip with a delicate ball.
Yeah.
That's good intercepted, and that will come to nothing. He's got away, has a pop! They can win style! They have shrugged themselves an equaliser! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Cristiano Ronaldo showed real composure there. I mean, how often do you see a player do everything right until he gets into the box, only to completely kind of fluff the finish? Not him.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Yeah, for me, both sides are strong and well matched, and I think you need to be a good player to be out there right now.
Matip gets it back. Firmino pushes to get on the end of it. Now a chance to break. Now it's Mohamed Salah. And that's been won straight back. That has put a stop to that. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Mohamed Salah gets it back. And it's played forward. Fabinho gets into the right position to intercept. Milner. Jano goes looking. Forward it goes. Looking to break out here. Matip. And here's Roberto Firmino. Dybala. Dashing forward at pace. Helps available out wide. Keeper's ball. Now the counter. Alexander-Arnold. Milner. Van Dijk. Mane. Liverpool with a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. Obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
So what can they conjure from this one? That was travelling. And here's Dybala. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Done very well to intervene. Dybala. Quadrado. Dybala. Cristiano Ronaldo. Goes for goal! No, he couldn't find the finish. Cuadrado.
has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
Header! Hit with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Back to the keeper. Van Dijk plays it forward. Oh, that's clearly not what he wanted to do. Robertson. All the way back and they start again. Milner. Robertson has come steaming up from the back for this. He's left his man. It's a brilliant interception.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
He's picked him out. Mohamed Salah. Room for a shot. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. And it's Milner.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Robertson tries to get it forward quickly.
They're making life really hard for themselves. The ball needs to be in the mixer, not there.
Douglas Costa lifting it over. Van Dijk. Robertson. Referee's given a throw. Mane. 90 minutes up and we will be back for extra time.
I don't think either manager can have any complaints really, because nobody quite pushed for the winning goal, and it always lacked that spark.
So all square, we need a winner and we will be back for extra time. The action has already restarted. He's looked long this time. Rugani drives it forward. Oh, real danger here. Tries a shot! Hoists it forward. And now the breakaway. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Matip. Just brushed off the ball there. And it's Shaqiri. Alexander-Arnold. Rugani has been caught there, it's a foul. Rugani plays it out to the flank. Robertson demonstrating. Hits one!
Itu tebel.
Throw it. Pjanic. Good take and he's had a look. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Absolutely terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
Mane, he gets past his man. Chesney will lay claim to that. Nicely measured pass. He's one-on-one. Oh, shit! He's done it. Late in the day, this could well be it. was so impressive. Well, none of us were exactly sure how that was going to end up then, but I'm delighted to see such a happy ending after such a splendid dribbling run. I mean, he really did fool that defence into wondering what he was going to do next. He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball. Oh, this has been an immense contribution from one player. He's been just about unplayable. The irresistible force today. Juventus go into the lead.
He's just gone and reminded us yet again of what a threat he carries.
He's left his man. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Contrario! With that, he's reached the halfway point of extra time. Well, it may well be a case of who's got most to give now. Fitness levels look good, and it's not any less competitive. Well, they are already up and running again. They have played themselves to a near standstill. What is left in the tank now?
Peter, we can only applaud that quality of tackle in the circumstances. It was probably...
Oh, Danny's off, goes for goal! And he saves there! Really outwitted one-on-one. Once more, he gets the better of the keeper.
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
4 in the game. He is the man. So the lead now is 2. Real chance! That's a real chance missed.
Yeah, this is part of the job. Head down and keep plugging away.
Changes here from both sides, in fact. So we have a double substitution going on here. Now it's Roberto Firmino. And it's Wijnaldum.
Oh, you did some.
And it's played forward. Assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Douglas Costa. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Cristiano Ronaldo! And that would have won it.
Cristiano Ronaldo just got a little carried away with himself there. He knew he could have clinched it.
Cristiano Ronaldo. And here's Roberto Firmino. And Firmino! That would have been some goal.
Firmino just about got everything right up to his effort, and I don't need to highlight the letdown.
Point blank header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Now it's Quadrado. Oh, some time. Oh, it's taken out. That'll be a foul. He is going into that little black book. Shapes to shoot!
Oh, what a wonderful stop! Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Now it's Roberto Firmino. Chip through. Now it's Wijnaldum. He's got away. Wijnaldum going for goal. Sticks it away. Just about the last touch of the game, a scoring touch. pretty simple finish in the end. What do you think, Jim?
Well, he made it obvious as to where the pass should be played, Peter, and it made the finish look that bit easier.
Liverpool give themselves a chance of a fairy tale. And that's that. Liverpool have thrown it away. It was in their grasp. They let it go. Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Look, Peter.
Schön, schön. Europa. Lu baru Tenet tuh, Tenet, Christopher Nolan, nanya, belum Nolan nanya.
Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely stunning, and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town, and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. The world-famous Camp Nou in Barcelona, a stadium fit for the grandest of occasions. This is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, on the face of it, Peter, we would appear to have a high-caliber meeting with very little at stake. But then you consider a chance for one or two of the fringe players to get a look in, and this becomes a big incentive. It changes the dynamic. So there's plenty at stake for them, which will do no harm to the energy levels and the overall conviction, and hopefully the style of contest.
Just joining us, we are already underway. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Fernandinho. He plays a crucial role, Peter, offensively and defensively. He's superb at breaking up opposition attacks, stepping in with an interception or a tackle, but then when he gets on the ball, he instantly switches to attack mode, looking up to see where his teammates are running and usually picking them out. He's hugely effective.
Yeah, the scourge of so many strikers.
Yes.
Bernardo Silva really just wasn't quick enough then. Well, his thinking certainly wasn't. Didn't make use of what I felt were some very good options.
Ball's loose, who's getting there? Lewandowski hoists it forward, and it's played forward. Martinez trying to play it through.
Yeah, I mean, I think he did well to spot the run.
Has a goal! He's pulled off a fine save.
Well, as Pesco Peter, the keeper, has just received an A+ grade.
Bullock goes looking. Lewandowski. He's left his man. Plenty waiting in the middle. Has gone out. Whoop, gets it back. Bayern Munich have a free kick. It is another opportunity from a set piece they have here. Looking to dink it in. Forward it goes. That's some clever work on the flank.
Yeah, they seem to be encouraging both fullbacks to ease inside, so we'll keep an eye on that to see if it all works out.
Gnabry. And here's Lewandowski. Coutinho is flagged offside. Cleared without complication. And they've been caught out here. It's a loose ball. And he's cut it out. He could have been in, just needed a better final ball.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its...
Oh, real danger here. Kimmich. And a second time. It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
They're just lacking the cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
Ooh, Bayern Munich being made to look sloppy in possession here. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. And here's Lewandowski. Must needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Boateng gets into the right position to intercept.
Well, it seems obvious that the plan is to try and get their passing game going again, but not with that lack of quality.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Alaba plays it forward. And it's Gnabry. Loose. Bernardinho tries to get it forward quickly. It's a promising ball. Now it's Aguero. He gets past his man. Wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. Mahrez. He's looked long this time. Neuer can claim that. Kimmich. And it's Coutinho. Who's ball? Who's going to get that? Bernardinho tries a pass forward. Bernardo Silva drives it forward. Kimmich positions himself well and cuts it out. Gnabry. Müller. Well played, he saw that coming. And it's played forward. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. Here's just made sure that that won't get through.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Yep, with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Up to meet it! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Aguero plays it out to the flank. Hoists it forward. And it's Coutinho. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Lewandowski gets flagged offside.
Aguero really got caught in a trap there, and he just couldn't get out. Come on!
Mahrez plays it forward. Hernandez goes looking. A real chance to break. In comes the delivery. Aguero. Oh, great defending. That needed doing. That'll be the last act of the first half. So the other team has broken through. There wasn't trying. An interesting game up to now, but still goals. The midway point of the game.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained. So I'm looking forward to what's to come.
After 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time. If you're just back from your break, there's very little of the resumption of the second half. A tight old game so far. Can that change now?
Coman going for goal! He scored! Well, this guy is just not your average footballer. Alert and sharp. And while one or two others were still digesting the manager's half-time team talk, he's already delivering another lead. What a good player.
Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Yeah, okay, it's gone in with the help of the crossbar, but that was merited due to the quality of the strike.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, whatever the manager said in that dressing room at half-time, it's worth the tweet.
Needed a better pass there.
Kimmich.
Jerome Boateng. Well, that had to be more accurate. And he's there to cut it out. Oh, Danny's asking for trouble. Shoots! And for a moment, time stood still.
That just front foot enforcement. Pressure leads to mistake, leads to chance.
Down by a lack of accuracy. Coman. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Going through. A chance! Forward it goes. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. Goes for goal! The referee's awarded a free kick. Bayern Munich presented with the perfect chance here to open up their lead. He's gone for it! That was travelling. That's been won straight back. Pavard. And again they run up against stubborn defending. Aguero. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Real chance! Oh, he's missed it. Coleman with a delicate ball. Laporte tries to get it forward quickly. Could move up a gear here. Looks to clip it forward. Aguero. That intervention was very necessary.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
Yeah. Hope is just about the sum of it, isn't it, Jim?
Spot on, Peter.
It's Bernardo Silva. The ball's come loose and the chase is on. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Timely intervention. For a throw.
Well, we don't need to guess that they expect plenty of ball into the box.
It's quite a crowd scene in the middle now.
Well, it's a situation that requires resilience now and plenty of fighting spirit. It has to be matched.
Gnabry battles to win it back. Pavard. Well read, he sorted that out. Little accusatory stare there tells the whole story.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
And here's Lewandowski. Does well there, alert. Looking to break out here. Now it's Aguero. Aguero still on his own. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. Bayern Munich get it back again.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
Gets away from his opponents. Coleman plays it back. Has a hit!
Oh, that is rather wayward. Gnabry certainly caught it well enough, but that was never really going to trouble the keeper. Peter, they have to fight the onset of...
He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Müller.
Bayern Munich are clearly looking to kill this game off. It's keeping the ball away from the other end too.
It's Gundogan.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Loose.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
Oh, good interception.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Coleman already, of course, on the score sheet. Coached through there. Cut out in the nick of time.
Bayern Munich can afford to settle on seeing this one out by running down the clock, I think.
Now it's De Bruyne. And the flag has stayed down.
Well, it remains to be seen whether they can come up with that little bit of class to rescue the situation. It needs to be any time now, really.
Liverpool needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Promising move that. Good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. Played it early. So that's it. It is all over. End to end, it flew by, and in the end, it all came down to just the...
Aston. Atletico Bilbao.
Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It's short, that's clear cut, it's a free kick.
Up.
Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal... Oh, Bamian! He's pulled off a fine save.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra sharp.
And it's played forward, and here's Lacazette. That intervention was very necessary. Arsenal couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. And the through ball is intercepted. Granit Xhaka. Forward it goes.
Aubameyang really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Lacazette, and he's on. It's Lacazette! Oh, that's a terrific save from the keeper.
Lacazette really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong he was.
Shapes the shoot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish. Okay. And it's Correa. And the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Hoists it forward. Stefan Savic. Okay. Saul. And here's Diego Costa. He's managed to get himself offside. Idea, just poorly executed. And here's Aubameyang. No question, that's a foul. He's had that put on a plate. Lacazette. Lacazette shoots. A real chance and a real let-off. Xhaka picks it up from the goal kick. Trippier. And it's Trippier. Mustafi plays it forward. Lacazette. Well, they could break here. Ceballos tries to get it forward quickly. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Arsenal are working the ball as only they can.
Yeah, Peter, and it's a style that requires players of high caliber technique to move.
He's had a go! Saul. And it's Correa. Just brushed off the ball there. Koke, that's a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
We're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Back into the middle. Gets it back. Costa! It's there! The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
Oh, the contact was fantastic. Right on the bootlaces, and it packed a lot of venom for what was a really potent strike.
Deadlock broken. It's 1-0.
And that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
Has a pop! Wonderful stop!
Lacazette is very sporting here to acknowledge the quality of the save. A lovely little footballing moment.
Aubameyang. Jimenez drives it forward. It's got through. That's a hit! It's broken loose. He's looking to get there first. It's a brilliant interception. Lacazette shoots!
Itu gitu.
Brilliant stop from Oblak! And that's left him on the scene of his pass. Diego Costa. Here's Kolasinac. Saul. Hardly anything between the sides. And the score is 1-0. We're not going to make any further progress now. Saul. Jimenez.
Mana ya?
Koke.
Liverpool
Trippier.
Arsenal.
Correa.
Oh, walaupun sana.
Ceballos plays it forward. And it's Koke. Summit is supposed to read it and intercepts. Hoists it forward. Over to the left. A real chance to break. That's Lacazette. Messi, it's come through, and it's played forward. Hector Bellerin goes looking. Cut out in the nick of time. Then played forward. Finds himself offside. Trippier. Coming up to half time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. And here's Diego, big chance! It would fall kindly. In it goes! A 2-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. Leno reacted well to the initial effort, but couldn't get it right out of the danger area.
That's just great play, Peter. A textbook example for any wannabe footballers out there on positioning and movement.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, at 1-0, this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more. Winning belief one way and that losing feeling the other.
It's Lacazette. Oh, real danger. It's one! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Trippier. And it's Lacazette. Lacazette spreads it towards the left. Correa. Forward it goes. Lamar. Koke. He's gone for it! Oh, that's a fine save! So, the first half is done. The first half compared with your expectation.
But it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position. So why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Half of massive entertainment and excitement. A 2-goal margin, yes, but all things still possible. Just back from your break, there's very little of the resumption of the second half. And it's Lamar. And here's Diego Costa. Ceballos tries to get it forward quickly. Koke. Lamar. And here's Diego Costa. Diego Costa goes for goal! Yes! And they are pulling clear here. Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
And Aubameyang! Keeper's got his work done.
He trapped it expertly, Peter, and released it very differently.
Tried to play it through.
Yeah, I mean, I think he did well to spot the run. He just didn't get enough behind it. It happens.
That's a throw. It's a good-looking cross. Now it's Aubameyang. Aubameyang showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Played back in, and it's played forward. Done very well to intervene. Lamar goes looking, and through to the goalkeeper. That's Lacazette. He's made sure that that won't get through. And it's Saul. There's Özil. Well played, he saw that coming. Luis does well there, alert. No, that's not the ball he wanted.
Yeah.
Shoots! Oh, that's a waste.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Needless to say, he was expecting a better ball than that. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Look, he's offering an apology to his teammate, who's clearly miffed at not being picked out despite making what looked like the right run.
Aubameyang. Breaks on here. He's found his man. And here's Diego Costa. That's offside. Yes, it is. And it's Diego Costa. Well weighted. Danger averted for now. Correa crosses into the box. Lamar. Now he's had a shot! Disappointing finish in the end.
Well, the control on receipt was far better than the control on dispatch.
Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Now the counter. Well, it's a safety in numbers approach to defending here.
Yeah, but dropping deep can bring more trouble, yeah? Well, shots from distance and space in wider positions, besides the obvious issue of inviting most of your opposition high up the pitch.
Oh, good interception. Hector Bellerin switches it towards the other side. For a moment we thought that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. This isn't referee has his flag raised for offside. Lamar. He's picked it out. Going through. Costa! Oh, that is rather wayward. Yeah, they got away with it, but that was a defensive letdown to see him march through like that. And it's Lamar. Diego Costa. It's been intercepted. And the shot! Forward it goes. Saul plays it out to the wing. It's got through to him. And that's been won straight back. Well positioned to make that interception. Stafford cuts it out. Stafford plays it forward. Correa. He's got away. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Correa unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's O'Bamia. Has he kicked him out? Goes to finish! And he should have made it 4. Thought we need to be better there, it's a wasted chance. That will annoy the manager, they're making themselves too predictable here. Followed by a lack of accuracy. Saul drives it forward. Diego, it's Costa!
Oh,
Back of the net! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that. Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal. He's made it 3. Quite a day at the office for him. Well, he's been the outstanding player on the pitch and devastating in front of goal. What a display. What a player. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Correa. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. A demolition, destruction, annihilation. They simply ran away with it. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Tadi.
Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. Unmistakably, this is the Camp Nou, staging a game in the way only the Camp Nou can. Well, this is the perfect game for all parties, not least the neutrals who've just come to enjoy it.
Well, get ready for some high-grade football, Peter. Two strong...
Gets up to head it! Oh, that's a terrific save from the keeper.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes were ultra-sharp.
Yeah.
That could spell trouble. Big chance! Oh,
What a start. And what a contribution from the main man. I had a feeling he might do something, given his reputation, but to do it like that, absolutely brilliant. I wasn't expecting that.
well, he was never going to miss from there. So much to aim at.
Well, I think the keeper has every reason to rip into that defence for allowing him to get into such a good position.
So, a breakthrough already. And it's Mane. Alexander-Arnold. Timely intervention. Hoists it forward. And now they can launch a counter. Well read, he sorted that out.
Yes.
Get a throw in. That's one way to annoy his teammates. Just brushed off the ball there. Salah. And body!
Oh, denied brilliantly. Mane simply didn't do anything wrong. He was thwarted by brilliance.
This is one, presumably for offside. Van Dijk drives it forward. Oh, good interception. Now it's Dybala. And Simpson in a good position. Mohamed Salah. That's beautiful, intricate passing. They are toying with their opponents.
Well, they know that their version of what they do is extremely good. I mean, it's a level of possession that leaves the opposition chasing shadows.
Goes for goal! In for the pieces! Matic goes looking. Now surely! Mughali tries a pass forward. Robertson. And it's Wijnaldum. Salah. Firmino. And that's been won straight back. And it's played forward. Robertson. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Liverpool with a real chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Shaqiri is very sporting here to acknowledge the quality of the save. A lovely little footballing moment.
Dybala plays it out to the wing. Douglas Costa keeps everyone guessing. Ramsey. Now it's Roberto Firmino. That's put paid to a promising move. Now it's Mohamed Salah. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Pjanic hits that long. Mohamed Salah. Chiellini tries to get it forward quickly. Out to the right. Cut out in the nick of time.
Oh.
Fetz has got rid of that. Shaqiri plays it forward. Forward it goes. Mane. Wijnaldum plays it forward. Lugani goes looking. And here's Mane. And here's Roberto Firmino. Firmino! He's pulled off a fine save. Firmino sparked a tremendous stop there, and I think it's fair to add, he just wasn't expecting it. It's one! Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper. That's good intercepted, and that will come to nothing. And it's Salah. Madrano drives it forward. Van Dijk. Robertson tries to get it forward quickly. Alexander-Arnold. Hoists it forward. Van Dijk is well to read it and intercepts. Salah. The referee's awarded a free kick. Perhaps the final meaningful act of the first half. Now as good a time as any, he's having a go. A real chance to break. Shaqiri. Van Dijk does well there, alert. Gets away from his opponents. Dybala. Can he find a finish now? Dybala, it's one! And it's Dybala. He brings the first half to a close. There we are, off they go for half time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It was very, very tight. Well, it hasn't exactly got the plan so far, but there's no need to panic. There's still plenty of time to get back into this. As always, an early goal will help swing things back in their favour. The game has already resumed here. Well, I'm sure the managers talk the talk, and now it's time for these players to walk the walk and deliver a rousing response to a rousing team talk. Danilo. Referee's given a throw. Ramsey. Now it's Dybala. Has a hit! And he's there to make a great save. Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Shaqiri. And it's played forward. Pjanic. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Ramsey. Robertson with a fine tackle. Robertson simply had to make that count, and he did it with some authority too. Wonderful. Chiellini positions himself well and cuts it out. Shaqiri. Oh, that is asking for trouble. In towards the middle. Pjanic. Fabinho it back. Firmino.
This defence just doesn't trust itself to play a higher line.
Frightened of people getting in behind.
Yeah, absolutely. It just opens up the opportunity of not only strikers getting behind, but the runners from midfield too.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Matip. That's not going to make it. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
Chiellini battles to win it back. Alexandro plays it forward. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. And it's Ramsey. That's a good ball to find him. Oh, the ball's come loose. That's a hit. Mohamed Salah. Firmino. And Dyke gets into the right position to intercept. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? A play for a throw. Cristiano Ronaldo. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Alisson sends that a long way. Mane tries lifting it over.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Jim, there's not too much subtlety or sophistication about this. It really is a question of needs must.
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
Hoists it forward.
Yes.
Offside once more. Matip. And it's Wijnaldum. And here's Roberto Firmino. Now it's Mane. Played back in. That's good defending, very good defending. Now it's Quadrado. Oh, Dybala has a go! There's the shot! Here's Cristiano Ronaldo.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
Robertson tries to get it forward quickly. Wijnaldum drives it forward. Oh, Ronaldo has a pop! And yes, it's there! Do not write them off! Back they come! Mane with the smoothest one-on-one finish. He is one very cool customer.
Well, was there ever any doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
Liverpool grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Listen, with the momentum that goal gives them now, they may well push for a winner before.
And a pop! And the ball's come out! And that's a real chance missed.
Firmino has delivered a really costly miss. It could have been their last chance to win it.
Massive leap! Ramsey goes looking.
Look, this could still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Chesney will lay claim to that. Breaks on here. Quadrado. Forward it goes.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Good idea, just poorly executed. It's got through to him. Cristiano Ronaldo. Chance to shoot! Robertson plays it forward. The assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Wijnaldum. Robertson. Now it's Mane. Back into the middle. Shaqiri. Played back in. It's a brilliant interception.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
It's on a pressing goal! Goal!
Wala complete.
First minute na.
Hello.
90 minutes up, and we will be back for extra time. Yeah, this has been a hard-fought game, Peter. There's been a healthy dose of drive and ambition, and sometimes that isn't rewarded with goals, just like this one. I've seen a lot worse, though. We'll referee that, and then extra time. Minutes gone and nothing between them still. Liverpool displayed great characters across extra time from what looked a pretty ominous situation. The question now is, can they go on to win it? It is doable. Us needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Firmino. Chiellini tries to get it forward quickly. And it's Mane. Cristiano Ronaldo. Now chance to break. And help's available out wide. Douglas Costa is it out wide in its space.
Well, I think that might well put him off watching tonight's highlights.
He's made sure that that won't get through. And it's Salah. Danilo cuts it out. That intervention was very necessary. Alexandra drives it forward. Oh, it is over the line. And here's Mane. Mane provides an outlet. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Fabinho. Dybala already, of course, on the score sheet. Right through the middle. Oh, Danny's asking for trouble.
Yeah, he was under pressure to get that exactly right. He couldn't even think of the consequences. It was instinctive and rock solid.
And he's looking at the referee, and the referee is shaking his head. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And they've been caught out here. Oh, he's broken, going for goal! It's anyone's ball. Surely this time! Pinged forward. That's it for the first period of extra time.
Well, it may well be a case of who's got most to give now. Fitness levels look good, and it's not any less competitive.
Exhaustion, physical and mental. Will we find a winner? This has been enthralling. So what do the last 15 minutes have left? Matic.
Yeah.
Allison. Robertson. Van Dijk. Fenders on the back foot. Cristiano Ronaldo. Brushed off the ball there. It's played forward. No question, that's a foul. He could be in here. He's managed to get himself offside. Well, they're being caught out too much for my liking. It's not rocket science. Look at the defender bombing forward. How to play for a goal kick. Chiellini. Hoists it forward.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Shapes to shoot! Oh, it's in! And that has raised the roof! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think most teams would have crumbled by now, but this refusal to give up is brilliant. Juventus need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
Down by a lack of accuracy. It is just a question of running down the clock now. And well played, he saw that coming. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. That's Dybala. Look, with time running out, they have to get the ball in the penalty box, and if it means a long punt, then so be it. They've got to give themselves a chance. And the referee brings it to a close. Liverpool did it the hard way, a testament to their great powers of recovery. They have defied the odds. Thrilling, nail-biting, perhaps frustrating until the very end, but we do have a winner.
Well, I just think that determination and persistence has paid off handsomely to squeeze the win out of a draw. Sometimes it comes down to grit and desire and the stubbornness to keep plugging away. And this has been great staying power.
Thanks to Jim alongside me. As the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.